Good evening. I'm Daniel Cooper and you're watching WorldScope. Tonight we bring you a breaking story that has captured national attention and is now resonating across the globe. What began as a routine political moment has quickly transformed into a scene of intensity, emotion, and deep political significance. Earlier today, a major political address took an unexpected turn, drawing strong reactions from both supporters and critics. Observers described an atmosphere that shifted dramatically within moments. The tone of the room changed, the tension became visible, and the weight of the moment was impossible to ignore. This was not just another speech. It was a reminder of how fragile political balance can be and how powerful emotion becomes when combined with leadership and authority. In today's world, where every gesture is analyzed and every word is replayed, moments like this shape perception, confidence, and direction. Supporters have described the moment as a sign of determination and authenticity. They see strength in directness and honesty in intensity. To them, this was leadership under pressure, unfiltered and real. Critics, however, view the same moment differently. They question whether such intensity reflects instability or unpredictability. They worry that emotional responses may overshadow measured decision-making. These concerns are now central to the ongoing discussion. Social media platforms are already flooded with clips, commentary, and analysis. Within minutes, the event became a trending topic worldwide. Some call it historic, others call it alarming. What is clear is that it has sparked a national conversation that is far from over. Lawmakers are responding cautiously. Statements released so far emphasize the need for calm, unity, and responsibility. Many are urging citizens to focus on stability rather than division. Behind closed doors, political strategists are analyzing every second of the event, understanding that moments like these often become turning points. International reaction is equally significant. In a global system where American leadership influences economic markets, security policies, and diplomatic relations, every signal matters. Allies are seeking reassurance. Rivals are studying potential shifts. Neutral nations are watching for clarity. This is why tonight's story is not only about one event, it is about its consequences. It is about how leadership is perceived, how trust is maintained, and how a nation moves forward after a moment of uncertainty. History shows us that intense political moments often redefine narratives. They test institutions, they challenge communication, and they reveal the true relationship between power and responsibility. At WorldScope, our role is not to amplify fear, but to provide understanding, not to judge, but to inform, and not to divide, but to clarify what truly matters. What we are witnessing is a reflection of a system under pressure, a system where expectations are high, emotions are strong, and the margin for error is narrow. As this story continues to develop, we will be watching carefully. We will follow official statements, international reactions, and public response. We will separate fact from speculation and emotion from outcome. Because in times like these, information is power, calm is strength, and clarity is essential. This moment will be discussed in classrooms, newsrooms, and political circles for years to come. Not because of what was said alone, but because of what it revealed about leadership, stability, and direction. For now, the nation waits, the world watches, and the conversation continues. I'm Daniel Cooper, and this is WorldScope. Thank you for joining us on this breaking news special. And as this story continues to unfold, it is important to remember that moments like these do not exist in isolation. They become part of a much larger narrative about leadership, responsibility, and the direction a nation chooses to take. Every major political event leaves behind questions, and tonight those questions are being asked in homes, offices, and government halls across the country. Many citizens are trying to understand not just what happened, but why it happened. They are asking whether this moment reflects a deeper frustration that has been building for years, or whether it was the result of extraordinary pressure placed on leadership in an already divided political environment. These are not simple questions, and they do not have quick answers. Political analysts remind us that public trust is built slowly, but it can be shaken very quickly. One intense moment can reshape how people view authority, stability, and the future. That is why communication matters, tone matters, and clarity matters more than ever. We are also seeing renewed conversations about unity. At times of uncertainty, history shows that nations are strongest when dialogue replaces division. Across the political spectrum, there are voices calling for calmer discussion, greater understanding, and a renewed focus on shared values rather than differences. This is where the role of media becomes crucial. Our responsibility is not to heighten fear or deepen conflict, but to provide accurate information and balanced perspective, to help people understand what they are seeing, not simply react to it, because reaction is immediate, but understanding takes effort. Experts in political behavior say moments like this often become reference points. Years from now, people may look back and say, that was the moment when the conversation changed. Whether that change leads to progress or further division depends on how leaders and citizens respond in the days ahead. Around the world, similar questions are being asked. Stability in one nation can influence confidence in many others. Markets, diplomacy, and security policies are all connected. That is why global attention is so focused on what comes next. For now, the key word is patience. Patience for facts to emerge. Patience for official responses to be fully formed. It is the beginning of a broader chapter, one that will be written through actions, decisions, and the ability to move forward with responsibility. At WorldScope, we will remain committed to bringing you verified updates, informed analysis, and calm reporting. We will continue to follow every development, ensuring that you have the information you need to understand not just what is happening, but why it matters. Because breaking news is not just about urgency, it is about impact, it is about direction, and it is about the future. I'm Daniel Cooper, and this is WorldScope. We thank you for your trust, and we will stay with this story as it continues to develop.